In this video, we are going to get a summary of the book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Second chapter, Plan Every Day in Advance. This chapter is starting with a question, how do we eat an elephant? The answer is very simple, one bite at a time. Then how do we eat our biggest ugliest frog? The same way. It means how do we break our biggest procrastination? We break it down into specific step-by-step activities and then we start on the first one. Our mind, our ability to think, plan and decide is the most powerful tool for overcoming the procrastination and increasing our productivity. Our ability to set our goal, make plan and take action on them determines the course of our life. The very act of thinking and planning unlocks our mental and physical energies. Alex McKenzie wrote, "Action without planning is the cause of every failure." Our ability to make good plans before we begin is a measure of our overall competence. The better the plan we have, the easier it is for we to overcome the procrastination, to get started, to break our procrastination and then keep going. Increase on return on energy. One of our top goals at work should be for we to get highest possible return on investment of mental, emotional and physical energy. The good news is that every minute spent in planning saves as many 10 minutes of execution time and help we to improve our return on energy. By setting aside 10 to 12 minutes for planning, we can save 2 hours of execution time throughout the day. 2 extra hours per day. Always work from a list. When something new comes up, add it to the list before we do it. We can increase our productivity and output by 25% or more by about 2 hours. From the first day that you begin working consistently from a list. Every night, list down all the items must complete the next day. Allow the subconscious mind to work on the list while we sleep. So we can wake up with new ideas on how to achieve them. Different list of different purpose. There are different lists that we need for different purpose. There are master list, monthly list, weekly list and daily list. First, we should create master list on which we write down everything we can think of that we want to do sometimes in the future. Second, we should have monthly list that we make up at the end of the month for the monthly ahead. This may contain items transferred from our master list. Third, we should have a weekly list where we plan our entire week in advance. This discipline of the systematic time planning can be very helpful to we. Many people realized that habit that take a couple of hours at the end of each week to plan the coming week has increased their productivity and changed their lives completely. This technique will work for we as well. Finally, the list of specific activities that we are going to accomplish that day is daily list. When we plan each day in advance, we find it much easier to get going and to keep going. The work goes faster and smoother ever before. We feel more powerful and competent. We get more done faster than our thought possible. Eventually, we became unstoppable.